My advice for Filipino leaders would be to lead with courage, to lead with clarity, to lead with integrity. Hi, I'm Dr. Aivee Teo, founder and the CEO of the Aivee Group. We started the Aivee Group in 2009, and at the time we only had about probably 20-30 employees, so we didn't have structures or systems in place. Fast forward 17 years, I feel that right now we're putting the right people. We have to make sure that our backbone, our structures are in place so that we can maintain the results, the service, also the efficiency of all our clinics. Handling the business is very challenging because we have to do it after clinic hours. We do late meetings. And so it came to a point where me and my husband felt that without asking professionals to come into our business, we will not be able to scale and grow. I know that building a company is not just building it on your own, but having people working with you alongside and making sure that we can focus in really expanding intentionally and responsibly. I think in times of technological shifts and economical instability, resilience is not optional, but it's a necessity. So at the Aivee Group, we always innovate by investing in the latest state-of-the-art technologies because in our ever-evolving field of dermatology, there's always something new. That's why it's important for us to always update ourselves in what's the latest. We have to meet the standards internationally, and we have to be globally competitive. So innovation is key to our growth. I think the aesthetic dermatology field is very fast-paced. And if you do not ensure that you are growing and catching up with all these technologies, it will be very difficult to be on top of your game. So yes, we have brought in a lot of new technologies. We were the first to bring robotic hair transplant in the Philippines, and new treatments like high-intensity focused ultrasound, RF treatments. A lot of them have been first introduced in the Aivee clinics. But more importantly, our goal right now is not only just making sure that we treat our patients from the outside, but we also want to treat them from the inside. We're talking about longevity. That's why we built the Evita's Longevity Clinic. It's a new clinic where we focus on longevity treatments, improving the well-being of a person from the inside. So we introduce hyperbaric oxygen therapy. We want to treat patients at the cellular level. That's why we're talking about peptides. We're talking about NAD treatments. We are constantly in the lookout for what is available out there because we want to make sure that we are at par and we are growing with the trend, which is not only treating dermatology from the outside, but from the inside. I think our most disruptive contribution so far is really redefining what an aesthetic dermatology landscape should be. Before we opened the first Aivee clinic, the dermatology clinics were very clinical, were very sterile, were very transactional. We saw that gap and we wanted to bridge that gap where we merged luxury experience with medical expertise. We wanted to step out of the box. We wanted to create something different. And so that's when we felt that we made an impact or we made a defining moment in the field of aesthetic dermatology. Having our Aivee leaguers are an integral part of our family. I think the relationship that we built with them is not transactional, but it's really personal. This is something we developed and grew over the years. A lot of our Aivee leaguers have been with us for 16 years, 15 years. So these are not just a transaction where, you come to the clinic, promote us, but it's really more because they really believe in our treatments, they believe in our services, they believe in me as a dermatologist, they understand what we're doing, and we have a good relationship with each other. I think that's what works for us. It's because everything is real. You see the real things that are happening. We don't create it for the sake of creating an image. We're very careful about maintaining our brand because our brand is defined by our values. We want to make sure that we work with people who really believe in us because sometimes, it's very difficult when you're just promoting a treatment because you want to have more patients. Because at the end of the day, we're not just a business, we're a medical clinic. And in a medical clinic, you have to be very responsible in making sure that you don't force treatments into people. It's very hard to expand if you are going to compromise the quality, the integrity, and the efficiency of your business. That's why you have to say no to aggressive opportunities, to say yes to long-term sustainability of the company. At some point, you have to say, am I ready for that? Is this the right time? So I think the most important thing is leadership with stewardship. It's being responsible, it's being conscious, because our goal is not short-term, but it's long-term. I'm very proud to say that in the Aivee Group, a lot of our C-suite positions are held by women. We are not only advocating gender equity, but we're really practicing it. But then again, I feel that it should not only be in top positions, but in all positions in our company. So we actually give them opportunities for growth. We support them. As a leader, I want to make sure that we have the right system so that women are allowed to grow and to be part of decision-making in the company. My advice for Filipino leaders would be to lead with courage, to lead with clarity, to lead with integrity. I believe that true leadership is not just building oneself, but building others along the way.